We're not that alive.
What?
Like Johnny Five alive?
Johnny Five alive.
Johnny Five alive.
No disassemble.
Johnny Five gets to make an appearance in the book bucket. Now that's why you need to read it.
All right.
Awesomeness. Hey,
So-
there we are. I see us.
So what are we waiting for? Are we just testing for sound?
What are we waiting for?
I was trying to. You didn't say anything. I was trying to see how you sounded.
Well, I haven't changed the audio since.
Okay, well
last
then
week.
we're good to go, I guess. Let me stop that.
Oh yeah, here. Let's do our.
What's my chat window? I have it somewhere. There we go.
I was waiting for the Twitter to tell us that we've gone live so that I can retweet us.
Oh, we're alive.
Yeah, but Twitter is like, no, you're not yet.
Oh, who
Twitter
cares?
doesn't know.
I'll copy and paste.
Twitter doesn't
All
know.
All right. And
Too loud for you.
yeah. Oh, sorry, that was a terrible intro. Hi guys, welcome to the Respawn Podcast. I'm Elite Chicken and Dying.
I'm Oak Tree and bald.
I'm Griffs, and I have nothing to state for the obvious.
And I'm Baka, and yeah, neither do I.
You have a beard. You could have done something simple like that. I'm Baka and I have a beard.
I also have a
Yeah,
cheesy
but I have a
robo.
Pokemon.
Oh no. Okay, there we go. His picture started freezing there for a second.
Yeah, I know. I'm worried about it. It's like freeze frame. I just hope that next time it's like something hilarious, like maybe somebody picking their nose or something. Can we try a little harder for our freeze frames, guys?
Hey guys, yeah.
You're like, hey, we're live. Whoops.
Or what? I didn't.
I can't
we have
get
to-
You guys didn't give me a fair warning. I'm digging in there. No.
I found gold. Give me a second.
Found gold.
Why the hell is there gold up your nose?
Sorry, my brain.
So
was
that I can
itching.
find it later.
I had an itchy brain. My bad.
Itchy brain. This is a great start to the show.
I know, right? The gold
Hi,
itchy
Bald.
brains.
Thank God Bald's the only one. Oh wait, people are gonna hear this later. Never mind. Damn it. I was like, oh good, nobody's here but Bald and she knows us, so this is okay. Oh wait, mass consumption
Never
later.
mind.
Oops.
That's all good.
Oh, how's
Alright.
everybody doing?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm drinking alcohol, so I'm doing really good.
Right?
Yep. Yeah, you know, that type of thing. But other than that, you know, I haven't played many video games except for some grinding through what's that game again? Oh, Mad Max.
Oh,
That one-
you've actually been doing some grinding for it?
I did. Yeah, I did some grinding for it. I haven't done a whole lot, but I have done some. And but part of the reason why is because even though it's on PlayStation 4, the other night my friends and I were going to play some Xbox One, and I have a problem. The new update, you know, because it's now becoming a Windows 10 machine or whatever, right? The Xbox One is.
Right.
So I got that preview of the new dashboard and all that stuff on it. Well, what it did is locked up my Wi-Fi to where it
Oh.
didn't register that part of the hardware even existed. So, and there was an update to fix, but it's really hard to update if you if you can't register on there, right? So I was
Way to
like,
go, Microsoft.
I was like, shit. Okay. So I had to unplug or not unplug. I still where my computer was plugged in. I just moved in the Ethernet cable into the back of it. It worked fine. I didn't get the update, and I'm like, hey, everything works great now. So then yesterday there was a 3.3 gigabyte update that had to be downloaded for that same thing. I was like, dear God, I don't even know how big the other one was, but 3.3 gigabyte for the newer version of it. So and I'm not really sure whether I like the new interface or not.
Why?
So-
What do you not like about it? I guess.
It's very PC-ish. There's certain items I do like about it. I think there's certain parts of it that are easier to navigate, like in the fact that I can go over to the left side of my screen now, and there's a drop-down menu that happens, and I can flip through my friends and all that stuff on that left side of the screen instead of, you know, before you'd have to either tell the Xbox that you wanted to go to a particular part, or you had to go up in the top left to see who was logged in or if there was a notification or whatever. Now they're over to the left side of the screen. You just flip over, which now they've made it to where you can't even see it unless you flip over to the left side. It'll just pop out, and then you can drop it down. So it's very clean in that aspect of it.
Right.
A lot like Windows they're trying to make Windows 10, and the way I'm a Mac user, so the way that I'm used to looking at a Mac too is very clean. So they're kind of getting rid of the tile system a little bit, so it looks a little cleaner and things like that. So that part of it I like. I'm just not sure if it's going to work well on a console.
Right.
I
could see your concerns there.
Yeah. So I like it. For now, we'll see.
For now.
For now, I give it a B. I give it a B.
A B.
At least it passes, right? B is good.
That is true. That is true.
Above average, I guess.
I want my blades back from the Xbox 360's early days.
Mm-hmm.
I miss
They were nice.
I miss the blades.
Yes.
Yes, the.
Yeah. I was there pretty close to. I had them for a while. I think I had them for a year or so before they did the update to get rid of those. That's how late I came into Xbox.
Oh.
I know.
Oh.
So what y'all been doing?
I got a long list of stuff, so I'll let somebody else go first.
Would you like to go, Baka, or shall
You don't
I?
want us to fall asleep during your what you're saying, or
Lots and lots of work because, store manager decided to go, well, instead of actually making a schedule, I'm going to hit the auto button. So in between then, I've been playing the Chibi Robo game on the 3DS because, well, it's portable and, yeah, I can play it at work.
On your break and stuff.
That, and then other than that, just finished the Gundam model, been putting the little turtle dragon guy together for the fun of it.
Of course you have a turtle dragon. Jeez, nobody would have expected a turtle from you.
No, of course not. And he looks like he's ready to box people.
A boxing turtle. Would watch that cartoon.
A box turtle.
Get out.
Oh, wow.
Nobody asked you, chicken.
Fail, chicken, fail!
No! I don't want to fail.
What have you been doing, chicken?
Everybody knows what I've been doing. I've been letting people die in XCOM all week. Unfortunately.
How are you? How do you feel about XCOM?
It's a fantastic fucking game. It is a little hard and unfair, but it is a fantastic game.
Just a little?
Now I have a question.
Oh my
because
God.
I heard there's a character that has been made Griff's name.
Griff is the only character. I made her on Monday. She has been
Griff's
through missions
Fucking
all
sniper
week.
shotgun.
Oh my God.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's like Griff's all day lineup or
all
something.
day lineup.
Yeah, Griff's all day
You gotta have
lineup.
the cheesy, yeah.
You can do whatever you want. You've killed so many fucking aliens and finished missions by yourself when your whole fucking squad has died and you got 6v1 people trying to come after you and you're just like, what's up, bitches?
I got a shotgun. I don't care if you're 3 football fields away. I got sniper accuracy with this shit, okay?
Yeah, man, she's got a passive ability that makes it so that whenever an enemy walks within 4 tiles of her, she gets a free attack. So these motherfuckers think they're being a badass running up on her, and she just comes over from the fucking log and goes, boom, and they just fall over. And then they try to run up on her again, and she's like, bitch, I could do this all day.
Because she's all day lineup.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
She's the only character that's still around from the beginning of the game. Every other character that I have has been pre-made and I don't know.
So what other characters have you had?
Oh my god.
Both of my characters are dead. I made
Yeah.
one character, Elite Chicken, and he died, and then I renamed another one. He may still be alive, I'm not entirely sure, or he may have died and I just restarted or loaded. I was having a terrible day Friday. Everybody was dying. I couldn't keep them alive to save my own life. But the lady we had, oh my god, some of the fucking names are absolutely
We started
ridiculous.
out, okay, to be fair, we started out naming people after people in chat, and then they started dying off so quickly that we threw that out the window, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Vol died. She was pretty badass for a little while. She died. Ivy Werewolf Ism died. She got stabbed to death and then vomited on and turned into a zombie. It was pretty brutal. And we had to kill her. Griff did
And that was just a Tuesday.
Right?
Yeah, I think that was the Tuesday. Yeah, that was Tuesday right after we got started.
Surprising.
Yep. And then Griff put her out of her misery. Because it's
Sorry,
what,
Ivy, I love you.
it's what Griff does. She kills everything remorselessly. Oh, she's a boss. She
Then we
is
started
the
picking
boss.
Great names. What have been some of your favorites, Chicken? Come on.
Come on, I've got to be a personal fan, and Baka made this one. Chips Ahoy. I mean, I don't even know what he is. I think he's a support. I think he brings people milk or something.
Captain Fruity Beard was awesome for a little while.
Yeah, he
Then he
died.
died.
Unfortunately.
How did he die? I didn't get a chance to watch that one.
Dude, they're all over. They're all on Twitch. I think he died on Wednesday. No, Thursday maybe. He went out valiantly. Some of them have not gone out valiantly. They just kind of like walk out. Oh my god, the fucking accuracy in that game. If you're ever gonna get frustrated at anything in that game, it's gonna be the accuracy. A guy 2 feet in front of me, sniper rifle. Boom! Well, fuck. What was I supposed to do? Or a guy with the shotgun, point blank. He, like, for some odd reason, like, sneezes and shoots off to the left. It's like you have a 96% chance to hit, and you fucking sneezed and missed. What the hell is wrong with this guy?
It's like the stormtrooper of games.
That's been the running joke. Oh my god, that's been the running joke, is that all of these people are trained by stormtroopers, because seriously, you can't hit shit.
I can.
Except for Griff. Griff is like, what? Boom! And if she does hit anything, they more than likely die. It's like, if I hit something, you're gonna die, so...
Yeah, I'm pretty badass. Just like in real life.
If it wasn't for her, we would not even be near where we're at now in the game. Like, she's carried so many missions and got so many items for the squad. Oh my god.
I'm actually there was
a show Griff more
Sound
respect.
just kind of went weird.
Oh, I think it's fine for.
You guys can
Well,
hear me
it's fine
fine?
on mine.
Okay, when Chicken was talking, it sounded like it was doing that weird noise before everything cuts off.
Oh, yeah. Let's hope not.
Yeah, let's hope not. All right, we're still good.
I was sad when Ivy named one Poop Shoot. I was sad when Poop Shoot died. He didn't even get a cool nickname, I don't think, did he?
No,
He
we
did.
didn't get a nickname
He didn't
yet.
live long enough for a nickname.
Running Shoes died like right off the bat.
Yeah.
Oh, poor running shoes,
Because
man.
Red's always like, oh my god, Shoes, and you identify them by their last names most of the time. So I was like, let's name one Shoes, and then he died.
So what should Poop Shoot's middle name be?
I don't know what kind of nicknames they're given, and like I think I've seen like 6 of them because everybody else dies too soon.
Because like Poop Werewolf Shoot would not work. You know, all day would be taken.
Or Poop Flaming Shoot. Come on now.
Serious Business. We named one Serious Business. He got an okay nickname. He was a Serious Mad Dog Business.
Yeah, I
My
love
favorite
that guy.
was you wanted him to be named Serious Business.
Serious Business. It'd be like the greatest wrestling name ever.
Serious business. Yes, but I like Serious Mad Dog Business. That badass motherfucker.
Still sounds like a wrestling name, right?
It does. Now
And into the ring comes Serious Mad Dog Business.
Struggles Wild.
Oh,
Mad Dog.
oh. I've got a couple of snipers that have been around for a long time too. So,
Red didn't last very long. We named him.
no, I think it was Lady Red Butt Stallion.
Yeah, we made Red a lady, so it was Lady Red Butt Stallion. So all we saw on the screen was Butt Stallion, and then he
Yeah.
died.
Yeah, he died too. Fruity Pebbles died. Captain Crunch
Everybody
died.
died. Just everybody, okay? Everybody's dead now.
Everybody but Griff. Griff is the only one that's like, I'm gonna stop this alien invasion single-handedly. Fuck this shit. I don't need a squad.
I am the Master Chief of that game.
Yeah, no shit.
Did we do a backdoor Pete or?
Maybe.
Baka really wants one name that we need to make sure he gets in.
Yes.
And I'm sorry, that's not what I meant.
Uh,
Oh my god. That's what happens when you start naming people things like that. That's
Yeah.
also what happens when Chicken's like, I need names from the crowd, guys. You end up with people named Poop Shoot.
or Chips Ahoy. Or Fruity Beard.
Lady Buttercrust.
He was going for Griff's captain title.
Lady
Great.
Buttercrust.
What am I now? I'm super high
You're-
ranking.
You're Colonel now. You're the highest rank there is. Basically, she can't get crit anymore. She's very resilient. She's like, what bitches?
We
What
we
bitch-"
need to put like someone's last name is Sanders.
Colonel Sanders. They won't live long enough to make it to that.
Colonel
We can
Mad
try.
Dog
Colonel
Sanders.
My recipe's a finger looking good.
comes after you
Yeah,
with a
that
laser.
would be great to have his middle name be like Finger Licking. Colonel Finger Licking Sanders.
Oh god.
The game, like, with this game, it transcends the game mechanics to being fun, as long as you know how to have fun the right way.
Yes, it is a
Oh my
fantastic
God.
game, and it's been sitting in my email for a year and a couple of months before I finally redeemed
Somebody
it.
gift it to you, or did you buy it with a bundle?
I bought it with a bundle a long time ago. I got it for like $5 on Humble Bundle, and I just sat it in my email in a little folder for the
Rainy day
longest
game.
fucking time. And
I bought it. I want to say I bought it like 2 years ago and played like, I don't know, maybe the first 2 missions off of it, and didn't pick it back up because we were doing other stuff or whatever. And I don't finish games.
You don't.
So, you know, but I enjoyed the little bit of it I played, and I just like, but it's your game. Like, it's one of those things where I can see you playing that style of game, and the rest of us just have fun watching you play it.
Yes,
It
it has been
is.
very enjoyable to watch.
Yes, it's a very, very difficult game at some points. It is.
But the mechanics remind me a lot of like Bastion and those type of style of games, and the way that you have to move around the board and do that type of stuff. So, but it's fun.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Strategic squad-based kind of game.
Strategery.
Very good, very difficult. The zombies are the little fucking chrysalids. They're like little fucking ant bug things that it's what killed Ivy. They just like sprint up on you, fucking pick you up, stab you in the face a bunch of times, throw you down, get on top, vomit on your face, and a couple turns later you get up as a zombie with like 1 billion health.
And then I had to kill her.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Ivy.
That was the first time I ever encountered that enemy, and I had no idea what it did. I moved her up a little too far, and it got a sprint up to her, and it killed her. I was very, very sad. Like, it one-shot her.
I know. Stupid bugs. It's okay, Ivy. I avenged you and have gone on to carry your legacy throughout the rest of the game. That's whose legacy I'm carrying, by the way. So it's in the backpack.
Aw.
So what's in the
Carrying the
backpack?
legacy.
Her leg.
It's her head. It's still alive because she's a zombie, right?
I'm just
So
making
often-
sure she
Just
can
in the
actually
back.
see the.
Right? You just pull her head out and say, "Look, here's the ending. Here's the ending, Ivy."
See?
Yes, that's what happened.
And she goes, "My brain, my."
Or she could do like Michonne and like remove the arms and the jaw, and then just be like a little pack-mule pet.
No, I'm actually gonna let Ivy get like the supreme glory. I'll have her, dismembered head in the bag, and so when we get to the final big alien spaceship, I'll just put a grenade in her mouth and toss her in, and she's the real hero. See? It wasn't
Ivy
just me.
wins.
It was Ivy.
Ivy wins.
Ivy took out the entire mothership. Good
with
job.
the assist from Colonel.
From Colonel Griff all day line him.
Right.
Oh, another aspect of the game is if something scary happens, you get hit by a grenade, or the enemy tries to taunt you, or some shit like that. You can get panic. You can like your people will panic, and so far it has not happened to me. But when they panic, they could shoot their allies. They can run out into the open. They can basically do nothing,
go
just
dumb.
freeze. Griff is not panicked. Like
There's
she
a shield,
she
baby.
shoots someone.
Have you met her? She don't panic.
Like she shoots one of the big
that's
guys.
A lie, but still.
And they try to like taunt her or something, and she just stands there and looks at him. What the fuck are you gonna do? I'm gonna shoot you again. Next turn you're gonna die. The hell am I worried about?
Everybody else is like running around flaily armed. I'm like, shut up, you guys. I'm taking
Flaily-
this shot.
Did you show us the Foley arms again? I was not exactly sure what that means. Thank you.
Yeah. But my worst case scenario is if she
Is it
ever
like
gets
this?
panicked, she kills up my entire squad. Like she just turns. It's your turn, guys. Oh no!
No, I no. It's the way that Griff all day lining would handle this would be like, "You're holding me back." Just blow them all away, and it'd be like, and just go through and beat the whole.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I would actually reload right there, because at that point I'd be like, fuck this shit. I'm gonna send you, I would like put her out in the middle of the field. Get out of here, Griff. We don't need you no more.
Oh, and then everybody dies, so you have to come back and get me, and it's a true salvation story for how great I am. Thanks.
Yep.
Be great.
She's
Her
died one
teammates get within
time.
4 squares of her. She blows them away.
Yeah, she's died one time, and I had to reload because my whole squad died, and I just said fuck it and had her run into the middle of them, and she died. So I just reloaded at that
Everybody else
point.
is dead. You should have let
So
me.
you was like,
Right.
it sounds like you were like angry that day at your wife. By the way,
That was
It's just
Friday.
it's like fuck this day. Look, all she done is brag about her character that I created for her. I'm just gonna send her out in the middle. Let's see what happens then. Me. Everybody dies. Oh, I might have kept her. Needed to keep her alive.
The joke's on you. Now everybody's dead. Reload. Sucker.
Oh, the reload aspect sucks. You be right in the middle of the turn, ready for a kill shot. I have no ammo. Bitch, put some ammo in your gun. Oh, I gotta wait my whole turn. Fuck that shit. Did they die because they didn't have any ammo and it took a whole turn to fucking...
They're
Alright,
being
I'm
very
done.
Slow.
I'm done with my turn. You can go next. Don't hurt me next turn.
You should smack that guy.
It's like they pull out the clip, like pull out all the bullets from their pockets. They scatter everywhere, and they're like, just give me a second, sir. Hold on. And then they die before their turn comes back around. It's like, God, what the hell was I even doing?
Awesome.
Yes, well.
Are you done with that, or are you? I mean, like, because you're supposed to be doing Fallout soon, right?
Yeah, I was gonna start Fallout on Monday and use that as a filler game to play some more
Okay.
because the story, and I'll tell this now, the story is small. Like the main story, you know, I think I'm already like 3/4 of the way through. We have to go through the alien base, capture whatever's in there, and then there's like 2 more missions after that, and it's game over. Most of the game revolves on you know, the gameplay aspect of it, just kind of like taking your time and spreading your days out and leveling up your people and saving whatever regions of the world you can and all of that stuff. So the main campaign's a little short, but
the actual gameplay is gonna take you a while.
yeah, because I mean, you're my own. Well, we have you, who is my main squad, and I got 2 snipers.
You mean your main squeeze?
Oh. But yeah, her, and then I got 2 snipers and a couple of supports, but they're nowhere near your level. Everybody keeps fucking dying. I can't get
help
high level
that.
people. So they just fucking die.
But you'll be doing
Fallout 3. All the way up to Fallout 4 hype.
Woo!
We'll be doing like days and whatnot, journals and all
Journals.
that. Yeah, like day 1, a new life. Day 2, another new life.
Hopefully you don't have to recreate your character that often. Day 2, roach meat.
Roach meat.
Red roaches,
I
help
started
me.
Fallout 3 this week too. I installed it and, you know.
Yeah, we haven't even talked about what you've done. We've been talking about his the whole time.
Come on, but it's because
Sorry.
XCOM is awesome. Oh my god. I did start Fallout 3. I have not made it very far though. Like it was kind of the game that I was playing in the background while I was watching Chicken stream. So I made it to the first big city. Got somebody killed on accident. That I regretted later because then their orphan child came and talked to me and I felt bad. But they're dead now and I got their hat. So I guess there's that. I read a book, which is not, you know, exactly video games, but it was about video games. I read Ready Player One. which
You're
was
welcome.
actually- yeah, it's Oak's book that he finally freaking brought me. I could have read it like, you know, 2 months ago. I'm just saying.
The best part about it is like, because of what I'm doing right now for my work, is the fact that I'm outside and have nothing else to do, and so I've been listening to books, and because of her talking about this damn book, I've ended up, even though it's my book that I let her borrow, I have now bought the audio version of the same book so I can listen to it. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I read it like nonstop. It's really great. If you're into video games and nerdy pop culture stuff, read it. Just do yourself a favor and read it, or get the audiobook, which Will Wheaton narrates. Like Oak
Yes,
said.
I get Will Wheaton.
Will
So,
Wheaton? Will Wheaton?
Will.
Stop putting emphasis on the age.
Will Wheaton, guys.
Will Wheaton.
Will Wheaton.
It's amazing. It's really good. It's, you know, one of those like nerdy success stories, I guess. But it's, yeah. I couldn't put it down. I read the whole thing in a week while I was doing all this other crazy stuff. So, you know, Chicken's gonna read it because I'm gonna make him.
Oh.
And next thing you know, she's gonna make me write an essay on it. Oh,
Yep. It's
I
gonna
forgot
be-
it at home.
Actually, we're going to require a book review for the website. We didn't want to really bring this up on the show, but
5-page essay.
yeah, it didn't have to be an essay. I mean, it could just be a book review, how you enjoyed the book itself. We're used to Griff doing the writing and everything else that has to do with it, but Chicken, we feel like in this particular case, this book review needs to be yours and yours only.
I left it on my other computer.
Is this?
I'll get it tomorrow. I'll get it to you tomorrow.
I feel like this is Infinite Respawn Book Club.
Infinite Book Club.
I wonder how, maybe we could do that. Everybody start telling us really nerdy books to read. I'm down with that, but I'm not reading romance novels.
That's not nerdy.
I want to read romance novels.
I don't care.
No, you did read a well, it's not really a romance novel, but you read the Love Zombie one, the one that they made the movie about.
Warm Bodies.
Yeah, I read Warm Bodies. That's not.
It is
it's
a love
romance.
It's a romance.
Okay.
It's a romance.
It's a romance with a zombie.
I'll read something like that every now and then, but I'm not reading like Harlequin romance novels. I'm not reading your mommy porn. That's disgusting. Thank you.
Your mommy
porn. I'm just gonna sit over here and that's none of my business.
Let's see, what else did I do? I've tried several times this week to sit down with Assassin's Creed Rogue. I do not care for it. I am trying very hard to make myself play this game.
How's the
I don't.
Isn't
I've only got stuck once, so yay!
Overly attached only once.
Yeah.
Not very overly attached.
I did. I was climbing up a ship so that I could assassinate somebody. And, once you get to that top railing, there's a chance that somebody close to you is going to see you. And the guy saw me, and he ran over to the edge with the little red icon over his head because he saw me. And then he ran away, and then he came back, and then he ran away again and stopped paying attention to me. And then he came right back. Right. I'm like, I think he might be broken because I don't know what he's doing. Like, I wanted him to run up long enough where I could grab him and assassinate him, but he would run up, but not close enough for me to grab him, and then run away again.
Maybe he was just scared. You were going to assassinate him.
I can't help that.
They intentionally put people in there that fuck with you. They're like, I'm a troll. You can't catch me. You can't get me. You can't get me.
So I'm trying to play that. I have not made it very far because I just really don't care for it. I don't know. It's something happened with that one. It's not very good.
It broke.
Yeah, I started. I got Just Cause 2 in the GameFly queue from the other day, and I started that. It's so fun. I can't wait for Just Cause 3.
The acting in that game, though, oh my god, it's horrible.
It is. It's so it's one of those really stereotypically bad. Like some of the lines are like, wow, you really said that. Like, that's the cheesy thing that everybody makes fun of, but you said that. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I could not take that. Like, going around and going in the jets and doing all the crazy stuff. Fantastic game for that. To enjoy it for the story? No.
That's not what this game is about.
No.
Yeah, no, I got to this point last night where, and I'm still pretty early on, I just started it last night, so I got to this point where I'm riding on the top of some guy's car, because that's the safest place for me to shoot from, and there's a bunch of other...
Two? Did you say 2?
Yeah, Just Cause 2. And there's a bunch of other cars that come up, and they have people hanging out of either side that are shooting at you and whatnot, and I ran out of bullets, and I died a couple of times because I kept running out of... I didn't have any more ammo. I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do here? I had just learned a mechanic on how to use my, like, you get a grappling hook thing, but you can tether one end to something and then one end to something else, which is something they showed off in the trailer for 3 as well that I was super jazzed about, and for some reason didn't expect it to work in 2, I guess. It does. So the car's coming up and, like, behind me, and I just shot their grill with it and then shot the side of the bridge because we're on a bridge. So they come a little bit further than where I shot them from, and it pulls taut on that tether and yanks their car up and over the side of the bridge. It was the most amazing thing ever.
But it's an action game. But now, is the game set up to be cheesy?
I kind of think so. I mean, your whole leveling schematic is based on your chaos points, and you get chaos points by killing people and blowing shit up. So in order to unlock story missions, you have to go and do auxiliary missions to get chaos points. So I think so. I think it's meant to be up here.
So it sounds like they built...
It's like Saints Row, kind of.
Well, yeah, it's basically, but they built a fun way to do the side missions. Because it's like, okay, well, you've got to build up your guy in order to get to the next main mission.
Right.
But they built it sounds like they built a fun way to do it, and
Yeah.
it kind of like Sunset Overdrive is set up, same way that Saints Row is set up, to where it didn't feel like you were grinding, even though you're grinding.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, because I mean, I did like a liberation thing for one of them, and it was just, man, I love this grappling hook thing because I just run into the middle and start pulling people off of towers, and as soon as they fall, they're dead. So it's like, it's just great. I want to try to like grapple them to each other and see how that works, but I haven't had a chance to because they died too
It's
fast.
fun.
I can't wait. Oh my god, I'm having so much fun. Like, I don't even care what the story is about. There's some dictator and some guy that I'm helping is supposed to be deported, and I think by deported they mean killed, and I don't even care what's going on in the story. The grappling hook alone, I'm gonna play the whole thing. Because it is the actual dialogue is so awful. So awful. But at least it makes up for it in other areas. So that's good. I also finished Saints Row 4. That's all on YouTube now. All of it. All the way to the finale. In which, by the way, my clothes popped off. Fighting the evil alien overlord once and for all, the giant guy into the game, naked.
Well, based on the way that your game had gone so far, that's the only way it should have gone. But I have a question, because I don't think it's been brought up since we've talked about the fact that your character's usually naked. Where does he hide the guns?
You know what?
Do you want to know? I could answer that, but do you really want to know?
I mean, I'm just hoping that it's magic and that they just appear at his will so that he doesn't have to worry about storage because, you know.
Nope. It's a lot of lubricant.
Ew.
Well, if he uses too much, then he has a chance of dropping the gun while trying to.
That's a good point. Micah.
Because it'd be like, oh, I'm gonna whip.
Oh, shit. Well, I need to get another one. 1 second, guys. I'll be right over here.
Let me pull out the America gun.
That's why he's scary. All of them start falling out.
They just fall out.
Start firing off randomly as they hit the ground.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
holy crap, can you hide a theme park in that?
Maybe.
But yeah, so that happened. I got to kill Zinyak with no clothes on. I guess there's nothing more badass than defeating the biggest, scariest alien in the entire galaxy whilst naked.
Nude.
Whatever. And then I started Silent Hill, and I had forgotten how much I loved that game. Like,
I love how you say that too. By the way, Chicken knows because he lives with her. Baka knows because, well, he might as well. But
yeah, pretty much.
yeah,
I know everything. No.
But the thing is, it's like she'll do that. She'll go, I forgot how much I love that game. She's played it 10 times. I forget how much I love this
That's
game.
because I forget things. So like with Silent Hill especially, every time I play it, even though you think you would know like where the jump scares are, because I've been through it. I think I said twice, but I think it's really been 3 times now. No, it's just twice. You think I know where the stuff is gonna happen, like all the creepy stuff? I don't. I get scared because doors slam behind me, and that's a mechanic that you learn at the very beginning of the game and continues to scare me repeatedly.
But you know that's good though, because that allows for a larger replay value for you.
Yes,
Because
my shitty memory makes every game replayable just about. So
It's
there's
like,
that.
How's the replay value? Don't ask Griff.
Yeah, don't ask Griff.
If you want a legitimate answer, don't ask me. Because, I mean, I'll play through some of the same stuff. Like, eventually I'll memorize it. Like, I probably have every bit of Bioshock Infinite memorized now. But
Until you go back and play it again. And you're like, oh, I don't remember that.
I don't remember that. She can remember the plot, but she can't remember certain things about the game.
I guess, actually, that's probably true. I remember, like, the overarching what's going to happen. Because I know the story of Silent Hill Downpour, but I don't have any of the, like, actual level layouts or jump scares or anything. I don't remember any of that stuff. I will say, though, it did help, because I streamed Downpour, like, a year and a half ago or something. I streamed it, and somebody, it might have been Wolf, in chat started calling the big weeping bats, the big pink guys, Gary. So I kept that name because it makes me less scared, because I'm terrified. Like, I've played this game. I should know it, but I'm still fucking terrified, like, shaking, holding the controller. And one of the big pink guys, the first time you meet him, jumps out on me. I'm like, oh my god, Gary, get back!
Well, that's like you know, I've played Outlast I think 4 times now, and I've played through it, and like there's still certain parts of it that creep me out. Like I'm not gonna get scared of the game, but there are certain parts of it that do creep me out. But I mean, if you think about it from a standpoint, it's you like horror movies. I don't.
Right.
So, are there games that you can continue to play and be entertained by, or that freak you out, like in this particular case, and you think you can always be freaked out by them? Or are you just Griff that has no memory whatsoever and can be freaked out every time?
I don't get scared of games.
Well, we know. Well, that's the thing is like with chicken, chicken doesn't get scared of shit. He really doesn't.
It's all predictable. Maybe sometimes I'll jump a little bit, but it happens. Damned is gonna be funny as fuck to watch us all play.
Did we
Yes.
talk about
Yes.
that?
Oh my
We haven't talked about that yet. We haven't
Man,
talked about that. My PC is coming back this week. PC's
Yeah.
coming back.
so we
Supposed
just
to
got to
be.
get ourselves some copies of it, and we'll
Ostensibly,
stream
it's
it.
supposed to be coming back this week.
I've
So-
watched people play that game. Griff is gonna have a heart attack. Also, we will not use any sort of communication to add a little bit of depth.
Is
to
there
the game.
in-game voice
No,
chat?
no, no.
Yes, there is in-game voice chat, and we will not use voice chat. We will use the in-game voice chat because it's all dimensional. People in a room can only hear each other in the room and the monster if it's near.
Yes.
Oh, thank God. Nobody can hear me freaking out until I'm close to chicken.
Yeah, it will be a good show.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to
you know what
have
would
so
be-
much fun scaring Griff.
But you know what would be better
I
with
hate you
this?
guys.
And we really need to figure out a way to make this happen. It would be better if we could actually figure out a way to record the audio from the other side. Because, like, if I'm by myself and I can't hear, let's say, Griff or whatever, like her and me and Bacher or whatever, are waiting for, you say you're the monster chicken, which would be funny if it was a big monster chicken. But the if we're all sitting together and like trying to find our way around or whatever, it would be funny if we're apart to hear the audio that goes on, because it's going to be like a monster movie. It's like, what the fuck am I doing here? Why am I here? Why am I doing this? Oh my God, where's my friends? Whatever it happens to be, and it's like, then the freak out happens. It's like, okay, what are we going to do to move around? So I think that would be kind of interesting. So
I've thought about ways of doing that. It can get
Shadow play,
very,
everybody
very
should-
complicated, but I've thought about it a couple of ways.
the only thing, one of the things maybe we could do,
Well, I mean, I can run
You
it
and-
through my Avermedia, I think, or
Yeah,
through
you could-
OBS.
yeah, you could probably run yours through Avermedia or OBS. I could do the same, or I could possibly stream mine off of my regular account, like my named account, MDB
Right.
Oaktree. And Baca could do the same on his end.
The problem is that we can definitely not stream out 2 games at the same time.
Yeah, you two couldn't, but you
So-
could record yours.
Yeah.
Is my point.
Well, theoretically,
Then we could
all
just
of
cut
us
them
could, 'cause
together
every-
and put them on YouTube.
Yeah, and then-
everybody can record through OBS. To be fair, everybody could record through their own OBS, regardless of whether or not you're streaming it out, because that's one of the features of OBS, because it's awesome.
And then just put it on YouTube altogether.
Yeah, because I can cut it together. Like, get your audio, their audio. That way I can cut from... This is all logistics that we probably don't have to discuss on the podcast, but...
That's fine. Well, we can always jump back into something more gaming related, but my one topic is I hate you. You stole my damn bottle opener. Ah!
Hey, do you have any object that is flat near you?
No,
That is-
everything is round.
Well, give me a second. I'll finish this. and
Do you
then
have a
I'll show the other
remote
one.
control that is near you?
Yes.
Then you can open it.
How do I open it with remote fucking control?
Leverage. son.
Oh, yeah.
Leverage. No. Grip.
Oh my
What?
Put. Pop.
God. Quiet this for a second. Let me mute this so nobody has to hear all this.
It's
Hear all
just
this.
silent.
There, all this. Meh.
Oh, no, you made me scratch the hell out of my remote.
Did you open the bottle?
No.
Okay. Well.
And it's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
Oh my
No.
God. Oh my God. I'll have to show you.
There, I'm
sometime.
done. You can have your bottle opener back, but you have to come get it because I'm not.
You got a spoon?
cool.
Use a spoon.
Hey,
Why
So
would you-
damned is up to 5 players. There's 4 survivors and a monster, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And
That's
speaking
correct.
of that, we'll jump into another topic about another game that's similar like
You're
that.
leaning
that's
too
coming-
far back.
Sorry. Don't. She called me motherfucker. But there's another game like that's coming out, or that's
'Cause
being
she's been
worked
drinking.
on. So I'll be right back.
It's not because I've been drinking. I call him motherfucker whenever I feel like it. Motherfucker.
Motherfucker. Motherfucker.
Still gotta finish Unity. Snitty's gotta finish Unity. Me too. Why does this keep moving? There's like a freaking ghost messing with my camera.
Yes, those are real.
They are. You shut up.
All right.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I muted this mic because I thought I was talking through it.
Good job, chicken. Good job.
But anyway,
Sorry
All
about
right, so
that.
what's the other game?
What was
What's the other game?
It is Friday the 13th. Well, it has the Friday the 13th face on it, but it's a 1v7 style of gameplay. So, everybody's camp counselors, and you have to survive Camp Crystal Lake until the morning, and then you can escape while Jason is hunting all of you down.
So it's Friday the 13th.
Yes. Well, it was supposed to be. It was originally. I can't remember the original name of it. Horror
I like the
Lake.
official announcement trailer with the half-naked woman laying in the pond. That's pretty freaking cool.
But it was something part 1, and then this is pretty fucking cool. The people who own the name of Friday the 13th came over and let them borrow the title to it. They got the guy who originally played Jason. Mm-hmm. They've got the director from the movies, and they've got the not the musician, the guy who made the music.
That would be the composer?
Yes, the composer. That was the word I was looking for. Yes, they got the composer to do all the music for the game too. So.
Well, nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not so sure about this because Wraith brought it up. It is kind of like Evolved. I'm just not sure I'm into the 1v5 or 1v4 multiplayer.
Yeah,
Or I guess that one is 1v7 or whatever.
Yeah, 1v7.
Well, but I think the difference is what you're dealing with like Evolve. I like the idea of Evolve. I just wish there was a single player mode for Evolve, and
So you can
not
like practice.
yeah, not strictly multiplayer. But I like the whole idea of the big monster versus the other 4 people, and then you got to swap around, all that type of stuff. But I think from another standpoint, with this, it sounds like you're surviving each night, so it sounds like there's rounds.
I think it's just one night. It's like, I guess, like 35 minutes of a round. But
wow, 35 minutes of
Good
straight
God.
gameplay.
supposedly the 7 people are supposed to be able to do things on the side that puts you in very precarious. No, that's the wrong word. Precarious situations that will set up kills for Jason. But if you get through it, you get a big bonus and are able to avoid him better. But if you're caught in said act, he can brutally murder you, and you're out of the game.
And so, but somebody is playing Jason, correct?
Yes, somebody will be playing Jason.
See, I like the idea of somebody playing Jason, but I also like the idea of an AI being Jason and 7 of my friends all playing.
Oh God.
That
right?
would be kind of intense, man.
Oh,
right?
my God.
So, because it'd be like, okay, I've got 7 friends playing, or 7 people that have been stuffed into a multiplayer, whatever it happens to be, and we're all, because then you're forced to work together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it'd be still fun and very interesting. But I like the concept. I like the concept of this. But I think 7 is a hard number to get to on some, depending what system you're using.
That's very true. I think 7 is a big number to put.
Well, technically 8, because somebody's got to be Jason.
Yeah, I guess 8. When you look at it like that, it's more, feasible. 8 people in a game.
Maybe.
But 7v1, it kind of... Everyone wants to be Jason. Everybody wants to be the killer. So
right.
That's definitely going to be...
Well, that's the problem they have with Evolve, too. But with Evolve,
I figured that was going to be that.
Everybody wants to be the monster.
Well, everybody wants to be the monster, but your setup is if you don't want to be the monster, what's your second choice? If you don't want to be this, what's your next choice? Like
so
that.
they have like a hierarchy of what you'd like to play?
It's on there. Yeah,
That's
no, I've not played
nice.
the finished game, but when the beta, that's the way they had set it up. But I didn't play the finished game because I didn't really care for the beta.
Like Snitty just said, besides the bigger games, the games that are coming out soon, what else should we be looking or excited for? Darkest Dungeon, people.
You lean too far away. Why do you do that?
I don't know, because this damn
He's doing
thing...
it's
I do it for dramatic effect. Like
Dramatic
Yeah, but
effect.
you're too far away.
I know. I'll just bring it with me next time.
She thinks of audio. Yes, yes, grab a hold of it. You turn around and you go, Darkest Dungeon. See
Darkest Dungeon. There you go. Yes, that will be coming out in January. I think it is. Yes, January 19th. They are going to be releasing a couple more patches to release the Darkest Dungeon, which is another dungeon in the game. And then they will be looking for final release January. Fantastic game. You guys saw me play it. Totally worth the money, damn it. Worth the money. Go buy it.
I cannot play that game.
Griff gets too mad. She'd be like, oh my God, my person died. Wham!
My person killed the rest of my group because they were an asshat and kept calling them mean things and raised the stress level. Like, it's so much micromanagement that I think it's too much for me.
Hold on. Your person called other people mean names. I would never have thought that was a thing.
Right?
No, Griff is way too nice for that.
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay. We'll
Shut
go
up, you
with
assholes.
See? See? She's so violent.
I don't know. It's stressful because there's so much like, oh my god, I gotta manage your stress level. Oh, you're too upset. You're a klepto, so you're gonna start trying to open all of the stuff and steal it, and that's gonna fuck us over. And I'm just gonna get mad at everybody. I'm just gonna get mad. So I'm gonna avoid
that. Get mad, get violent.
They put a fucking warning on the front of the game that says this game is extremely difficult. If you are playing it, be warned. You will come under extreme circumstances and you will probably die. So be warned now. Like, their little write-up was, when I read it, I was like, damn. I should actually be afraid to play this game. Like, what the fuck am I getting myself into?
Yeah. Myself? There's more than one of you?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Well, in
new.
case
There's
you weren't
actually
aware.
2 of me. We trade out every so often.
Yes.
Wow.
Why does Steam have to update every time I log in?
Because that's what
because
Steam
reasons.
does.
Because Steam likes to mess with you.
Steam's like,
It's
yo,
oh,
dog, you
just
need to
logged out.
update.
Just log in. You just logged out, log back in, update. Log out, log back in, update. Son of a bitch! It was just 5 seconds ago. Why the hell do I gotta do it again?
There's another update, man. You need this. You need this update. You need some update. No, get away from me, Steam. I don't need it.
How much is an
Yeah.
update? It's free, but I got 50 cents. How much can I get for that? Can I get 5 updates? That's what they should do, right? Sell updates. And go, look, we'll give you 10 updates for 50 cents.
I'll just sell shit on the market and be good with that.
But you do it at one time. You only have this one-time fee. So after that,
Oh,
come
one
back in.
time.
One-time fee.
One
for
time
10.
theme. Oh
The-
my god.
There was something that I wanted to. I know I'm kind of like intersecting this, but I just realized what time it is already. But I wanted to make sure that we got to it.
I want to know
Since-
what time it is.
Well, since everybody earlier was in chat was talking about Halo 5, I just wanted to make sure that we mentioned that apparently you can already find out about the ending of Halo 5 because some retailers have already sold it.
I'm not listening to that. No.
I've thought about looking up to see what the ending was. I'm very curious to see how it plays out.
See, I don't. Here's my thing: is I'm gonna play the game. I don't like spoilers in any way. I don't like them in movies. I don't like them in TV shows. I don't like them in games.
I don't like it for the most. Actually, you know what? I don't really care. I mean, it's not gonna. Knowing the end, it doesn't ruin it. I've got to see how it's gonna lead up to the end anyway. So it doesn't make a difference to me. So and so dies. How does that come about?
Yeah, but if it's detailed enough, they're gonna tell you.
Yeah.
Well, then they tell me the whole game. I just want to know what happens at the end.
Oh, well, good luck on that. My question is, hey, it's, more than 2 weeks before launch. Who sold that? Who the
Yeah.
fuck doesn't understand how street dates work?
It's what happens when you build up so much hype. I mean, I'm sorry. When you build up a game so drastically, somebody somewhere cannot wait.
Yeah,
Literally.
but how did you get it? You had to persuade
Because
either
they have a
persuade
way.
some employee or have just the most dumbest new guy at the counter open a box that's street dated and marked, like clearly marked, because they all mark those. I used to work in game retail. They mark them. It's like, this is not to be sold until this date. And you're like, derp, I don't know what date that is. I don't care. Selling it anyway. Like, how do you even get away with that?
Some people can break in and take them. Some people can get if
That
it's
has
there.
happened.
Well, some people just don't care. Like, there used to be that store down from GameStop in the mall here. They would constantly break street dates because they're like, well, we'll sell it and get all the money and not have to worry about anything and, let them follow the street dates and whatever.
Yeah, but don't you get slapped with fines if they find out that it was you selling it?
Yep, and they eventually did and eventually got shut down. But that's the thing, though, is like some people just, especially when it's like not an actual corporation, just like a mom and pop store,
Yeah.
some of them don't really care.
Yeah, I mean, if it's enough hype and people want it, you could be like, hey, you want Halo 5? What? Yeah, I've got Halo 5 right here in the package. $60. Hell yeah! They buy it, boom, there you go. I mean, they can't stream it or anything like that, but for a few seconds they've got their 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Fair enough. Fair enough for sure.
So I mean that's how that's gonna go. And apparently they want to have a big, huge release party like they did for Halo 2.
Do they? I didn't hear anything about that.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
they want a huge helicopters. They want actors fighting. They want
Holy shit!
the
Where?
I think it's in New York, but they want
It's gonna happen in
all
our
50
backyard.
yards of fucking Halo. I think they're gonna get
Damn.
people dressed up as Master Chief and Locke, and they fight and helicopters and stunts, and they are going all out because they're trying to recreate what Bungie did with Halo 2. So we'll have to see how that goes out. I hope nothing bad happens.
Yeah, because, now we have crazy society and people are idiots.
Yeah, I know, right? And what a better time than something like that.
Right.
Nobody take a hint.
I will say, though, I did see the Halo 5 Special Edition Xbox console. It does look pretty good. I like it. I'd buy that one. But I already have one, and I'm not going to spend that money. I don't really know. I mean, I'm not super pumped about the game itself, but the console looks amazing. Yay!
I think the multiplayer looks pretty good. Also, you guys know me pretty well at this point. I am a big fan of my PvPvE content.
I know.
So
that
they have
seems like it'd be a lot
that
of fun.
in there. So I am pretty fucking stoked about that.
I kind of hate that it's shifted from, for us, for people who care about story so much, it's shifted from I'd play that game for the story to I'd play that game for the multiplayer.
Oh,
Which,
yeah.
I mean, is the big thing now because, we talked about a couple weeks ago, Black Ops 3 is not even getting the campaign on last gen's consoles.
Yeah, and you could skip the fucking campaign in the new gen console. What the hell is up with that?
Yeah, Treyarch didn't want to give last gen a full console or a full campaign because they didn't want you to get a watered down, sad excuse for the campaign. But the story is so freaking important that when you play it on Xbox One and PS4, you can play level 1, or you can put the disc in and play level 10. You could go straight to the ending if you wanted to, because you know what? Leveling, having to unlock levels is archaic. That's what they said.
My point on that, some things stay archaic because they are necessary.
I don't think that's archaic. I think that's proper storytelling.
Yes, and I completely agree. When you open up a book, you don't start in the fucking middle and hope to God you can realize what's at the beginning.
No, but if you do start a Tarantino movie, you do start in the middle.
Yeah, but we're not playing a bunch of Tarantino games.
That's true,
Well,
but people who play the end of it aren't going to go back and play the middle
And
and
to
then
be
the
fair,
beginning.
I am not a fan of any of the Tarantino movies. I have yet to see one that I enjoy.
Well, I like Tarantino movies, but here's the thing. You know what Tarantino does very well is the fact that he still starts the movie at the beginning of where he thinks it should start and then fills in the plot line as it goes. So even if you started the beginning of your game in the middle, which some games do, then at least you still have proper story. Because what do? They start you in the middle of it if they do start that way, and then it makes you go,
What's
the
going
fuck?
on? And then you get a
Right.
flashback.
Right,
You
you get a
get fillers
flashback
and
and start back
whatnot.
up, fillers of some sort that's on there, and that's why how Tarantino works is the fact he flips around so much, you get all the story, and it fits together at the end. But the ending's still the end. You don't ever start at the end.
No.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, so I think that's a terrible
Well, I mean, I
terrible
just
idea.
I don't understand how the experience was going to be watered down if you played it on last gen's console when obviously the story doesn't matter.
They were just looking for an excuse to be able to sell it on the
Yeah,
old
I mean,
consoles and
it's the bottom of the barrel excuse for we just are going to sell you the multiplayer because we know that's all you play anyway.
pretty much. I
So-
mean, both of these aspects show that the campaign isn't important to them. They're like, whatever. We'll
Yeah.
just
You're
campaign.
just selling the game at this point for the multiplayer
Yeah.
and for the map packs and
Yes.
pretty
I
much.
mean, I don't understand that. It's like you should be able to choose which level you want to play. Well, I should also understand the story, or why else am I playing the campaign and not the multiplayer instead anyway?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
I guess because you want to play by yourself. Oh, that map was really cool. Or what, you just wanted a few minute preview of maps that you're going to play in multiplayer anyway? I mean, basically the entire scheme loops back to what you're going to do in multiplayer, not whether or not you enjoy the actual campaign, because that part doesn't really matter. And Treyarch's actually kind of saying that with the way they're treating it. So,
yep.
Yeah, but does it surprise you coming from a Call of Duty?
no, it doesn't. It does not at all. It surprised me that it took them this long to get the balls to go, we're just giving you the campaign or the multiplayer because you don't play the campaign.
Yeah,
And
no,
they
if you're
need to
gonna do
just say it.
something,
They
own
accept
it.
it that way. Yeah, just be like, you
Exactly.
guys don't even care what happens in the campaign. Here's your multiplayer. Now shut up.
Yeah, put
Yes,
more
our
effort into the
$50 for the
multiplayer if you're gonna do something like
packs.
that.
Yeah, I don't know. It just frustrates the hell out of me that that's the way games have gone, though. And it is,
Yes.
and I get it. That's the way some people like to play. But give me an option to play a fucking campaign that's worth the shit, and maybe I'd care about the campaign.
Or maybe you care about the series of the game. I mean,
Right.
with Call of Duty, like it's synonymous at this point. When you think Call of Duty, you do not associate it with a good story anymore. Like you think Call of Duty, you think multiplayer. Like
Well, and the thing is like with Advanced Warfare, I enjoyed the storyline on that. Was it
yeah,
was
it
it
was pretty
great?
good.
Was it great? No, good. Yes.
Yeah,
You know, and it's like you know, I enjoyed that part. I enjoyed the plot line from Ghost. I actually played through that game twice. And enjoyed that game. But it's one of those where I understand that there's some people that don't like it and don't ever play it. But at the same time, it's like, why are you buying a game just for the multiplayer version of it? To me, you're paying $20. I mean, you're paying $60 for $20 worth of material.
Yeah.
But they're looking at it as $60 for the $60 of material. It's like, give me a version that doesn't have the multiplayer. I'll still buy it.
Well, and you said 60. Mortal mentioned last week that game prices are going up for him in Canada and everything. And somebody else brought it up. I think it was actually on the article about the fact that they didn't do campaign for last gen, and the fact that $60 has been the minimum for game, or the standard for games, for a while now. And even though things are like, inflation is going up and it's costing them more to make the games, we're still not having to pay for it, which is why they're doing more microtransactions, which is why like things like Destiny are using the microtransactions for the dances and whatnot to pay for any future upgrades until Destiny 2, which with their company, they're owned by Activision. I don't believe that for a fucking second. But with other companies, that's legitimate. Is they're still charging us the same as we paid 5 years ago for games, but they have to make it up somewhere now. Like, they feel that pressure to make it up somewhere now, so they have to introduce things like microtransactions or cut the campaign altogether, which is what Treyarch did with that one. I mean, granted, they still left it in for the next gen, but I wonder if that's where we'll get to, is where they do cut the campaigns to cut costs. You don't play this game for the campaign. Here you go.
Well, and maybe a better option for them, and this is something that I mentioned earlier, but I'm fine with them doing it this way, or mentioned before, rather. We know we're getting a new Call of Duty franchise each year.
Right.
And I've already made the statement once before that instead of doing that, is every 3 years give us the campaign and just put your expansions out yearly for your multiplayer. Because if that's what people are wanting to play, fuck. Anyway,
you want to drive?
Yeah, if people wanted to play the games that way, then they can, but put time into the actual campaign part of it. So here's an idea. Treyarch's already made the statement that that it doesn't really matter on that aspect of the game. So why not we just go ahead and do just the multiplayer version of it, and every 3 years we get a campaign of some sort from one of the companies. Doesn't matter which company it is. Every 3 years we get an actual campaign, and the rest of the time they're doing the other. Like every year they can do a multiplayer. Every version can do a multiplayer. So Advanced Warfare get a new multiplayer, 2 years from now. But you know what I mean. Like, and then but we're gonna have to wait 6 years to get the new fucking campaign for it.
Right.
And that's it. It allows us to be able to get the new. Why do we have these new weapons? Why do we have everything else that's on there instead of us just going into a multiplayer and playing the game? But I don't know. I look at the game differently, I guess, because of this, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird. And there was actually another like tandem into another story on that one. Payday 2 had said a while back, their developers, I think it's Overkill is the studio that does that, that we would never put microtransactions in the game, especially not ones that would change your gameplay. Well, this week, guess what, guys? You can get safes that have items in them, but to unlock the safe, you have to pay real money to get a drill off of the store in order to open it, and what's in the safe is actually an item skin that will change the stats of your weapon and or character.
Wow.
So we'd never do that, turned into, oh shit, we need money. So now there's a big, like, debacle going on with that.
Do they need it?
Do they need the money?
Yeah.
I honestly, I don't know. I guess maybe.
I mean, it seems like a cheap way to do it. I mean, it's kind of like, okay.
Especially since they'd already told their fans, like, expressly said, no, we will never have microtransactions that will change the function of the game in the game. It will never be pay to win. And now it's go ahead.
Pay to
Not to
win.
mention the fact that you can take those items and sell them on the Steam store, like the Steam,
Wow, for real money?
Wow.
trading thing. Yeah, I don't know if it's for real money or if it's in-game currency. It didn't say in the article, but I would assume since you can put it on the Steam store, it probably is for real money. So you
wait.
essentially are paying to win.
Well, technically, you're paying money to sell something for real money. So what? You're making
Yeah,
your
but
money
you're
back?
paying it's like it was Eurogamer that did the article, so you're paying what's their equivalent to like $1.60 for the drill, and that opens the thing, and then you turn around and sell it for like $10. Well, who cares about the $1.60 that you spent? You profited off of it anyway, right?
I guess.
Granted, it's all on Steam stuff, so it's not like money that's going back into your bank account. It's it's money that's going into your Steam account, which means future games. But
Yeah, it saves that
it's-
wallet pain.
Still, I don't know.
When that winter sale comes around, it's coming, guys.
Please
Hush!
put
I'm not listening. I'm
Couple
not
of-
listening. I'm
Couple
not
of
listening.
months,
I'm not
guys. It's
listening.
coming.
Please
Wait,
put
this
City
doesn't work.
Skylines on sale.
I'm not listening.
Do it.
I'm not listening.
I need it, but I don't want to spend $30.
It'll be here before you know it, and then your wallets will be empty.
I don't wanna.
Where'd all
Damn
my-
you,
Why is my wallet empty? Oh, Steam sale. That must be why. What did I buy this time?
Sneaking out of your back door.
I actually didn't buy much for like the summer sale. I don't think I really bought much of anything this
Yeah,
year.
but you probably bought something. You were like, "Oh, I really want that." And
I
then you
didn't buy
forgot about
anything in the summer sale.
because you didn't have your PC.
Ah,
That and I probably owned half the stuff that was already on sale.
I don't know. They put on sale like 10,000 games. And I'm being serious, guys. They put up probably about 10,000 games on sale. So
Yeah, I've got 311 currently.
So you've only got about 9,700 and something more to go.
That is true. I should have bought more.
it becomes Pokemon. You got to collect them all.
Eventually, your list is so big it takes you it takes you days to go
It takes
through
you,
it.
oh shit.
What
Sorry.
were you doing?
I clicked on the Steam behind the Skype window, so everybody got covered up. My bad, guys.
For a second, we were all Steam. Yay.
Yes, you were all Steam faces things.
Ivy's downloading Arc right now.
She believes.
You gotta
it's
make
done.
sure she gets to the right server, and then Chicken can go bludgeon her to death with the bird.
Yep, I gotta go bludgeon her, and then pick her up.
Or
and
we can
drop
just shoot her with trank arrows and drag her around.
Leave her out in the middle of the fucking. The
All right,
storm.
Ivy.
Always go
Now you got to find your way back to the house, and if you can, you're one of us.
I'll give you a compass before you get lost.
You know, that compass that, oh, I don't know. I still don't have. Thanks, Chicken.
I gave it to you, motherfucker. I threw it on the ground, and you walked over and picked it up because I was like, "Oh, I got an extra compass. Let me drop this for you." And
This is
I
after
dropped
all
it.
night of wandering around, by the way. I would like to point that out. We had been lost in the motherfucking jungle for hours, and he's like, oh, by the way, now that we're back home, I had this compass in my inventory. Would you like it? Seriously?
I needed you to need me for something.
You dumbass motherfucker.
You got me killed, motherfucker. I
And then
wasn't gonna
spit
let
out
you.
your body and killed everything for you.
Mortal and what's his new name? Mad question mark Snitty helped you, and
We
Saber.
found a random snitty in the jungle that was tame. Well, he was
He
already
was-
tame.
He was claimable.
Yeah, so we claimed him, and he already had a name, so we just put a snitty at the end
Yeah,
of it anyway.
it's his name is Mad Snitty. We got Mad Snitty, Bay Snitty, Dark
Saurus.
Snitty, and Snitty Saurus. We've got 4 Snitties. We need another one, and we'll have a whole herd of Snitties.
And just put them all on follow and walk
Uh,
around the island like you own things.
Come, Snitty,
A herd
attack
of
my enemies. I'll just let them wander around, like put them up on the hill, and then just let them wander around our compound.
No,
Get 'em,
then they'll
Snitty.
die. Red will find some way to kill them. Jeez. Don't let Red touch your stuff. I should actually probably log in and make sure I still have stuff.
Oh shit, we probably do need to log in and make sure not all of our dinos are
Yep.
dead.
Might be slightly helpful.
Hey, guess what we're doing after the stream, you guys?
Going to make sure our dinos aren't dead.
Didn't want to say anything, but
That's the only downside of that game is you have so much real-time stuff to contend with where it's like you got to make sure that you log in at this time increment in order so that all of your stuff doesn't get taken or your dinosaurs don't all die and things like that. It's sad. It's sad. Which I guess we should probably wrap up and go do since we've been here for...
We're an
An
hour
hour.
and 3. An hour and 3. And we've only lost 108 frames. Or 180 frames.
Good God, what the fuck are you doing over there?
That's only 0.1%.
I don't even care. 0.1% is not perfect. We need perfect streams.
So who votes we kick Griff off?
If you kick me off, then my guy dies or my lady dies in
Nuh-uh. I couldn't even like go into the programming and delete it to like break my computer trying to erase your character. Be like,
Right.
function not available. Computer blue screen.
But since it's on Steam, it's cloud saved and everything, so still there.
Then your character goes into the outer net.
The outer net.
And destroys everything.
Yep. Super soldier Griff. All day live.
She finds a 3D printer, prints herself out,
Oh
carries
God.
on. That would be kind of awesome, though.
Oh,
I mean, until you realize the repercussions of that, because sentient AIs are scary.
Yeah, no shit.
And then we have to deal with the whole Terminator thing, and I'm not ready to run around and all that yet.
I know.
I'm too fat.
Don't worry, Baka. We'll get you a rascal.
Get a little scooter and I can be like,
No, don't catch me.
We'll have to
got a big
modify it a
cannon
little.
on the back of it.
Oh.
We could put a cannon on the back of it, and then Red could like sit behind me, and he could like fire things and shout like shoes.
Oh wow! I just saw the beginning of that dream you had. Your rascal is your starting pirate ship. You upgrade it, and then you get bionic
I keep
Reds.
finding Lego pieces because I keep at it going, what the fuck's with the Legos? And they just ignore it.
My face hurts from laughing.
My face hurts.
Oh my god. Okay.
All right, let's call it here.
Focus. Oh, you're doing more. I almost said Master Chief for some reason. You're more Mad Max tonight.
Mad
Mad
Max.
Max. Yes, I am going mad to the max tonight for my puns for the day. Yeah, come with me and grind, folks. Come with me and grind. Not in the dirty way, unless that's really what you want. But
Awkward.
yeah, I know, right? Come with me and grind.
Oak just scared everybody away from his stream tonight.
Peace. I'm leaving. Well, you can still see me.
We can hear you too.
And now Eleanor
No.
is the host of the stream. Nice job.
Oh yeah. All right. She's much better at it than I am anyway. She's got 100% attendance rate. She's looking at me too.
Knows.
She's like, I'll host a stream. I bet we'll get more people.
Probably so.
Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
Infinite cat spawn. All right.
Infinite 9 lives.
Infinite 9. Okay. You just numbered infinite, which is weird. Just saying.
Well, technically, if you take the infinite sign and turn it sideways, it's an 8. So
So it'd be infinite 8 lines.
lives.
Lives, lines, whatever. Lives, lines. Fuck it.
Whatever.
We
God
don't even know
damn
what's
it.
going on. That's why we have to
It's
end the
something. That's fine with me. We do appreciate everybody that hangs out with us each and every week on Infinite Respawn. You can check us out here at twitch.tv/Infinite Respawn PC. Make sure that you come on here and follow and participate in our chat. You get to talk to great people like Snitty and Ivy and Vault and No Pants and Mortal Gaming and all that good stuff. Also, you get to chat with us, ask us questions, do all that fun stuff as well. You can also check us out at... let's see. We got a Steam account, right? We have a Steam group, which is at Infinite Respawn. Well, Infinite Respawn PC, or IR Gaming. So you can check us out there as well. And don't forget about our YouTube. We just finished. Well, excuse me. I say we. I mean Griff just finished up Saints Row 4.
Yes, re-elected.
Yeah, Saints 4 re-elected, the naked version.
Might as well have been. God.
The
damn.
naked edition.
version, the
Naked
naked.
edition. And go on there and watch her play around with her naked boss. I mean, come on.
Whoa,
Sounds,
hey,
sounds that
down.
right?
Hey.
That got weird.
Right?
I mean,
Hey.
I would play with my naked boss character, but not my real life boss naked. That would be awkward. And...
Oh, that's yeah. He's kind of an ugly fucker. I wouldn't do that. Good thing he doesn't listen to the show. But anyway, as I was saying, so you can check us out there on YouTube as well at Infinite Respawn, or make sure to check us out on Twitter. On Twitter, we try to make sure that we make a post each day, and by that I mean that Griff try to make sure that she makes a post each day, and you can go there for Infinite Res PC, or you can check me out personally at MDB Oaktree. Check out Griff.
At Griff Slineham.
Check out Chicken.
At Elite Chicken through and through.
Check out Baka.
At Baka Pickle.
And again, make sure that you check us out every day of the week, pretty much most of the time. And you can always follow us on Twitter to find out exactly when we're streaming. But Chicken is usually on just about every day. Sundays is pretty much his day off, which is when I'm
He's
here.
not usually here.
I'm here on
true.
Sunday. Hi
Yeah.
guys, it's Sunday.
Oh yeah, well you're here on Sunday for this. Yes, I would agree with that. And in the chat. You're
Yep.
in the chat for my stream.
Mm-hmm. We got you.
You're the
Where-
lurker.
wherever
You're the
you're
lurker.
at.
Always
Whenever
there.
somebody says my name, I'm there.
Yeah,
Like,
that is
playing
true.
GTA with those guys, and they're like, "Oh man, if Chicken didn't want to play, he should have just said so." And then I pop back up, and they're like, "Oh God, where did he come from?" I'm always here, guys.
It
He
really
is. He's like crazy stalker chicken.
It's stalker
Always
chicken.
here, waiting for my name to be
That's
said.
what we need Wolf. Wolf's not around as much anymore. We need Wolf to draw a stalker chicken.
He almost made stuff come out of his nose.
Peering from around the corner, Bugawk. Bugawk.
Having like a chicken and like popping out of a bush with a little.
Wow.
Oh, you could give him like a camera. It'd be even creepier about it.
It got worse. It got worse.
It always can get worse, Grip. Always.
Always can get worse. It's true.
Oh.
The aristocrats joke proves that.
Oh.
Just saying. But we do appreciate everybody that hangs out. For Infinite Respawn, I'm Oak Tree.
I'm Griff.
I'm Chicken.
And
The
I'm Baka.
stalker.
See ya.
Yeah.
Later. Oh no, running out of batteries.